Here are two different setup positions for a conventional deadlift. Which do you think is more correct? In option A, you can see that my hips are a bit lower than they are in option B. You can also see that my shoulder in option A is more directly over the bar, whereas in option B, my shoulder is more in front of the bar. In option A, the bar is about over my toes. In option B, it's more over the middle of my foot. Which do you think is the best one? Now, if you said option A, you would be incorrect. In fact, option B sets me up to pull the bar most efficiently and to use my legs in the best way. In option A, I've dropped my hips so low that I've rolled the bar away from me. In option B, I've kept it over the middle of my foot. By doing that, I allow myself to pull the bar in a very straight, efficient line from the floor to standing. In option A, what's going to happen is as soon as I start to work on the bar, I'm going to try to extend my knees, my hips are going to raise, the bar is either going to stay put or it's going to actually start to roll forward me where it ends up there in option B anyway. So it makes more sense to start with your hips as high as they need to be to get the back of your arm vertical over the bar. You can see in option B that the crease of my armpit is directly over the bar, which is directly over the middle of my foot. That is your goal, right? The hip height is actually going to be based on how you are put together. If you start with the bar over the middle of your foot, the crease of your armpit over the bar, and your hips are higher than your shoulders, you may actually be a better candidate for a sumo deadlift. But for everybody else, bar over the middle of your foot, shins on the bar, back squeeze so your chest is out, that's going to put you in the best way to use your knee extension and hip extension to move the bar in a straight line. You can get away with option A when your knees are that far forward and your butt is that low on really light weights because you're just going to end up moving the bar around your knees. It's light enough for you to do that. But when it's heavy enough, like it should be, you need to set yourself up to move the bar in a straight line while driving through the middle of your foot. So it's bar over the middle of your foot, shins on the bar, squeeze your back, tight, chest up, drag the bar straight up your legs. Make the bar move in a straight line.